where we at, where it seems to be, and for the people. Because I'm here for the people. Somebody got to do it sometimes at some point in the situation, but there's a whole lot of things going on that we can't ascertain as a human. Man or woman, you can't do it. Huh? Can you? Look at your female friends. Look at them. Look at your female friends. If you're a man, just look at your female friends. Your female friends are off the chain. I have female friends that are, I call them diabolical behavior. They are on a situation. Maybe it's my fault. Because when I look at these women's behavior, I'm like, what in the hell, Dre? Why? Why? But shout out to the women that I'm friends with that have diabolical behavior. All of you all have a building. You have a standard. Speaking of the standard, what an amazing Veterans Day that we had. Shout out to the people. What an amazing Veterans Day we had. Shout out to the people. What an amazing day. Finally. I don't think you people understand what we went through in the military. That gas chamber was different. Like that, to me, I thought they tried to kill us. I really thought the military tried to kill us when I went through the gas chamber. It was, you trying to tell me to get involved in the military, you got to go to the gas chamber. It was what they, how is that legally? Mom, dad, help. It was, so, are you kind of, what they did to us was, I can't even explain to you. It was, and water is the worst thing ever for a chemical attack. So it rained the day we came out of the gas chamber. Oh my God. Listen. Flashback moment. Everybody go there. Everybody go. Close your eyes. Go. All my military people know what I'm talking about. Everybody in the military knows what I'm talking about. Water is the worst thing ever for a chemical attack. Listen, I have never experienced anything like that in my life. I never want to go through that again, ever, what they did to us. Can we just say that? Please. Never. No. On the other hand, football happened. College football, the NFL, and NBA, NASCAR, soccer. Everything happened over the weekend. And I really think, I don't know what my mom and dad did to me, but I'm addicted by sports. I love sports. I mean, I have 7 televisions, and my addiction went too far this weekend. It went beyond the realm of possibility. Is that a saying? Can you say that out loud? It went beyond the realm of possibility in my sports over the weekend. Listen, what the NFL did this weekend, what college football did this weekend. It's Wednesday. This is Who's to Blame the podcast. We're still talking about Saturday and Sunday on a Wednesday. Mm, mm. Who's to blame for that, huh? Who's to blame for that? Who's? I swear I can't find the button nowhere. We'll figure it out. But who's to blame for that when we're still talking about what happened on Saturday and Sunday? A referee did his job. Finally. Mm, mm. A referee did his job. And you know how I talk about referees. I do not appreciate them at all. .org. But what that man did Saturday, incredible. Mm, mm, mm. Hello, America, and shout out to the people. Because I'm here for the people. Anyway, .org. Men, what are we doing? What are we doing, fellas? I'm seeing these stories about dating, online dating, expectations in the bedroom. What is, fellas? Talk to me, please. Yeah, we got to talk. We got to get it off our chest. Real talk, real talk. Are you trying to? Hold on. Let me get this straight. Let me see if I can figure this out. You went on your woman's phone. You went on your woman's cell phone, and you mad. You knew what you were dealing with. Look, I love promiscuous women. I want you at your worst. I don't want no. I don't want you to have a job. Look, it is. I don't understand how men today, 2025, you have the audacity to go through a woman's phone. What? I am. What do you want to learn? A technique, a skill set, a salary, advice. Why are you going through her phone? I have never dealt with a person that did that. And I've been married 4 times. I've never dealt with a person that I've never went through a woman's phone or purse. Back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, you go through a woman's purse, you find out life. Now people go through cell phones. Why? What are you willing to learn? If you're cheating today, you're failing. Just tell the people the truth. I'm with Todd today. I'm with Michelle tomorrow. Just tell the people the truth. I don't understand why people don't tell the truth about, we talked about this last week. I don't believe nobody is single. You're doing something on the internet with somebody. I don't trust that. Oh, I'm single. Bullshit. You got your rabbit ass mind. There's no way you're single. You're single? Get out of here. You doing something naughty on the phone with somebody. I try to tell people all the time, but they don't listen. One day they will. One day they will. Maybe the NFL will. Maybe the NHL. Maybe the NBA. Maybe Major League Baseball. We all knew this gambling situation was going to come to heat. What do we want to do now? I've been gambling since 1982. I had a bookie. I still have a bookie. I have not gambled online. I don't trust it. That's too much information. But what we're finding out right now, between gambling and NIL, we are in trouble. This is what I talked about when porn was online. When the internet came out, they ruined pornography. I miss the good old days of the strip club. I miss the good old days of an 8 hours videotape. It's gone. They ruined everything. They have ruined gambling. It's gone. It's not, as much as I gamble, it's not what it used to be. It is. I talked about this Friday on the show and last Wednesday on Montez at midday, that the expectations and the results come together. Gambling is an addiction. We all have addictions, no matter how you look at it. Everybody has an addiction. Since 2020, everybody has come out the closet, so to speak, on what they're dealing with and what they're going through. I'm telling you, this gambling thing is real. We always look at these athletes as they're making $145 million a year. Why are they gambling? Why are they doing this? Why are they hooking up with a hooker? It's an addiction. It's an addiction. It's not about, I think we all have an addiction. And for you to admit your addiction to yourself speaks volumes. And for you to appreciate it and to move forward knowing you have an addiction. Like sports, and sex is like the biggest addiction out there for people. It is huge. That's what she said. But when you get to the root of the issue, nobody's addressing it. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody. How do you talk to your friend that gambles a lot? What do you say? What do you say to the person that has a job? Hey, you need to get a job? Worst thing ever you can ever say. Or I think you should work here. Worst thing ever you could say to people that don't have a job. But on the same note of gambling and sports betting, I think we are in trouble. I think there's more on the way of athletes, circumstance, consequences. It's coming. Like, my bookie has 15 athletes that gamble with him. So I know this. I gamble with 15. It's sad. It's a hard situation to talk about. I understand what's about to happen here in Missouri. I understand what I've been involved with since 1982. I understand it's people that I'm involved with as well. But at the same time, I'm looking at what's happening to our sports Everybody has conspiracy theories, questions, comments, finger pointing. What's going on here? Now, if you're willing to do that for $7,000, what I I don't know where to put my trust at anymore when it comes to sports. I think wife 3, 4 told me sports is going to depreciate in 10 years. She's getting close to that mark. Look at what's happened. What baseball just told us about gambling, what hockey has just told us about gambling. We already know about the NFL. We heard about the NBA. We I what who can we trust? Who can we trust at this time right now, and who's to blame for that when it comes to gambling? And again, I've been gambling since 1982, and I will not stop. But I have never gambled online, never. But I'm looking at the stories that have transpired the past 4 weeks. It's kind of like the daytime stripper, the daytime hooker. That's a business that exists. Like, I miss going to a strip club in the daytime. Those were the days, the golden ages. That's when shit was real. Now, you got your rabbit ass mind. No. Nope. Not doing it. The days. I think that's where we're at right now. I think we're in the days of sports. The days of fandom. The days of strip clubs. The days of women with pretty feet. I think we're in the days. We just don't understand where we are at. And we should get there, but we won't collectively, but we'll figure it out somehow, some way. But at the end of the day, are you trying to tell me Albert Pujols had a 9.5-hour interview and didn't get the job? I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm a huge Albert Pujols fan. That's my dude. That's my guy. That is the greatest baseball player I've ever seen in my entire life. I actually got to watch his whole career here in St. Louis. This man interviewed for a job for 9.5 hours and didn't get the job. Okay, who's to blame? Now we're suing him for $200 million. Let's get that money. Let's go. Let's go. I have so many questions. What did y'all talk about? What did did y'all talk about in that interview for 9.5 hours? I've had some crazy interviews. Crazy interviews. I was telling Justin Kick It about me applying for a job when I was in the military on the White House staff. I didn't get the job due to my uncle being in federal prison. I made it to the third interview. The third interview still did not equate, and I use that word, equate, to 9.5 hours. What happened in the interview? What happened? Y'all tell me. Somebody tell me what happened. Did you ever lose an interview? Did you ever lose a job based on it? Did you wear the wrong shirt, cologne, perfume, hairstyle, shoes? How, 9.5 hours? There's no way possible that I can understand that. It's the same situation. I don't understand how people don't understand who Major Harris was. Major Harris. Who's to blame? Major Harris was a college football quarterback at West Virginia University. The man had over 5,000 yards passing, over 2,000 yards rushing. At that time, the NFL did not believe in a quarterback leaving the pocket. Can you imagine if Major Harris was allowed to play in the NFL? I just don't understand how. I don't get how people are stupid. How you that stupid? How you didn't see that curve? You didn't see that talent come? You didn't see how he could have changed the whole trajectory of your franchise by no. I listen. I talked about this. Major Harris is different. Major Harris and Jamel Holloway were transitional athletes. You think you say Michael Vick? Listen, go check out Jamel Holloway and Major Harris. Look, you pick the homework assignment. If the NFL, if billionaire white men understood sports, they could have changed the whole game, but no. They didn't want to do it. Well, we don't want that type of quarterback. Don't make damn sense. Quarterback stay in the goddamn pocket. No. What Major Harris did, he was different. Major Harris was different. Number 9, West Virginia University. That dude was different. He was I can't even explain it to you. Like I don't think there's one person everybody's looking to watch play every weekend. What player are you looking to watch every Saturday? What is there a player? It's more of a team, but nobody's looking to watch a player again. A player. Nobody is looking to watch a player in college football again. Who's blamed for that? Major Harris was something different. He was maybe on a different level, circumstantial situation, but it was somewhere where things happen. And it happened in a way that college football in the 80s and 90s was just, you watched a person. You watched a person. And Major Harris was different at West Virginia University. Shout out to my dog. I give up. I'm trying to hit these buttons. I'm doing everything wrong. My phone died. Everything's okay. We're going to be all right. Moving right along. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome to Who's to Blame the podcast. I'm your host, Montez, and we're talking about some things that we're concerned about in football, NBA, NFL, NHL. It's hockey. It's about gambling, people. We have a problem we need to talk about. Who come to the room? Get on there. Get on there. Come on. We have an issue. It's too many people gambling on the I think it more has to do with the parlays. There are more. That's where the issue is at. That is where the issue is at. Like back in the day, it is it's taken away the fun from gambling. It really has. I said it again. The internet has taken away the fun of the pornography. Look at we don't go to strip clubs the way we used to no more. We used to go to strip clubs all the time. Not anymore. Why? The internet. Lap dances. Oh my God. Remember the lap dance back in the day? Mm, mm. Golden times. Things were different. A lap dance back in the day. A lap dance today is disrespectful, probably. But in the 80s and 90s, golden. It was looked upon as, boy, you making some money. It's like daytime hookers, promiscuous women, pretty feet, large tits. We have lost the appreciation of all of that because of the internet. And I'm mad. I am mad. I missed a 6 a.m. bar. What happened to those I miss Sundays when women would put out on Sundays at a sports bar. Remember those days? I went to a sports bar Sunday. I would never do it again. I would never go to a bar to watch football ever again in life. That shit was horrible. Horrible. They talk too much. Hideous women are there. Hideous. What happened to the good old days? What happened to the good old days? What did we do wrong? I blame the internet. I would give this day to any time. I blame the internet on everything. If it wasn't for the internet, what would you be? What would you be? Where? Just, I look at situations totally differently. So I probably have more female friends than male friends. And my female friends, they're batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. And I look at the situation that they're in, the data, the human in their life, and I just laugh. Because I know them and they know me. So it's different out here. If you are in a relationship, stay. Do not get out here in the wild. I don't believe what people are into today. It's diabolical. Mm-hmm. Diabolical. But let's not forget that the Denver Broncos are 8-2. Huh? I'm 8-2. I'm 8-2. Where in the hell? Where? I'm 8-2. I'm 8-2. Boom, boom, boom. Does the world satisfy that? Does it make sense to you? I tell you what. I did something today I never thought I would do. I'm wearing yoga pants in public. True story. Yeah. Because women just wear the most unusual shit and we allow it. Look at women what women wear. Go to Quick Trip. Just go to Aldi. Go to Snooks. Just look at what women have on. We deserve to right as men to wear yoga pants. And that's what I'm doing. Hello, America. But first of all, let's get this out the building right now. Get it off your chest. Talk to someone. Hug somebody. It was Veterans Day weekend, and it was Veterans Day yesterday. If you did not put out to a vet, shame on you. Shame on you if you did not sleep with a veteran yesterday. Shame on you. Shame on you. Do it today. You still have time. You still have time. You still have time. But most importantly, let's get out the way. My Denver Broncos 8-2. I don't like the gambling aspect right now that's going on in college, in the NFL, and pro sports at all. I don't like what's going on ethically, what's about to happen, NIL, in high school sports. I tried to tell y'all 2 weeks ago, look, it's coming. If your child plays sports and is good, and you have no financial intelligence, I feel for you. I feel for you because it's coming. This NIL in high school is about to change the whole. There's no way possible. What's coming for high school sports that we're prepared for it? Who's to blame? It is. We talked about this before, but I never knew that was going to come this fast, and that's what she said. But really, if you have no intelligence, you need to get it. It's okay to ask for help. Just raise your hand. Go ahead. Get some help. Because Hakeem, Malik, Charles, Todd, Deborah, and Tiffany going to need some damn help. And you idiots don't have no attention to detail. But this NIL coming to high school, I think is the most diabolical thing since the miniskirt at Catholic schools. Change the game. Change the game. And we're about to allow this now? Okay. All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say Dre said something. I'm trying to, you better get some knowledge, kids. Parents, you know how COVID was? When y'all can't read in front of your kid, you know how to use a tablet, and your kid's smarter than you, we're about to get up there again. You better figure it out. Let's get some music and get up out of chia. Where we at? Uh-oh. What? I'll let y'all. Peace. Peace. I'll see you Friday. Holla.